Welcome back to Neutron Tech, and thank you for joining us. Today we're following the incredible Life in Vietnam crew as they begin their farm revival project. You're about to see them tackle a piece of land that has been left to its own devices for nearly 10 years, a place where nature has completely taken over. This setting is particularly powerful given Vietnam's long and storied history of subsistence agriculture, where self-sufficiency is a way of life. For generations, farmhouses here were ingeniously constructed using resources found right in the nearby forests, including wood, bamboo, and thatch for the roofing. At the heart of this project stood a structure built in that classic Vietnamese tradition, relying on a skeleton of wooden pillars and beams. Vietnam's humid tropical atmosphere, however, is notoriously tough on such materials, creating an environment where wood decay, mold, and structural weakness are constant battles. An initial thorough evaluation of the remaining framework was the crucial first step to see what was salvageable. While a portion of the wooden frame remained, it was clearly weakened from years of battling moisture, insects, and the natural aging process. Just to establish a workable area, the team first had to manually clear away the dense, overgrown vegetation. Having been exposed to the harsh elements for more than a decade, a large number of the farmhouse's wooden pieces were simply too compromised to be saved. For these deteriorated elements, the team brought in locally sourced hardwood and bamboo to serve as authentic replacements. Their choices of teak, ironwood, and acacia were deliberate, as these hardwoods are celebrated for their natural defenses against dampness, pests, and fungal decay. For the roof's framework, the team turned to bamboo instead of traditional timber, a choice that brought numerous advantages. Bamboo possesses an astonishing tensile strength, a natural flexibility that adds resilience, and an inherent resistance to pests, making it a premier roofing material throughout Southeast Asia. The process kicked off with a harvest of mature bamboo poles from the surrounding forests. Careful selection was key, with only poles aged 3 to 5 years chosen, because younger bamboo is susceptible to cracking under load. After the harvest, these poles were precisely measured and cut to integrate seamlessly with the farmhouse's existing wooden trusses and ridge beams. You might have noticed the detailed preparation each bamboo pole received. It was stripped of its outer fibers and smoothed to perfection. This wasn't merely for aesthetics, but was essential for preventing splinters and achieving the tightest possible joinery. Every pole was then skillfully notched and cut at precise angles to ensure a secure interlock with the wooden framework. To connect everything, the team utilized mortise and tenon joints, a revered technique deeply rooted in traditional Vietnamese building. Instead of modern metal fasteners, they secured the new bamboo trusses to the old wooden beams with natural rattan fiber ropes and wooden dowels, maintaining the structure's historical integrity. Concurrently with the roof's revival, the structure's walls were being assembled from vertically arranged bamboo poles. These poles, after being cut to a uniform length, were split, flattened, and then intricately woven into panels that were both incredibly strong and breathable. This brilliant method, common in rural Vietnam, encourages natural ventilation and helps prevent an uncomfortable buildup of heat inside. These woven bamboo walls were then fitted securely into the main wooden frame and reinforced with horizontal cross braces for added stability. The project then expanded with the construction of a new bamboo annex, designed to extend the living and working space. This addition was conceived as a versatile outdoor area perfect for work or storage, providing shelter from the elements while preserving an airy, open-air atmosphere. Once the foundation was ready, the crew began assembling the bamboo frame, again relying on the precision of mortise and tenon techniques to join the beams. With the framework complete, they layered dried palm leaves to form a waterproof and insulating roof. Finally, the team installed panels of woven bamboo and adjustable shutters, a design that proved exceptionally advantageous for promoting natural ventilation and providing lightweight, durable reinforcement. Inside the structure, thick bamboo poles were painstakingly split into thin, flexible slats, which were then smoothed and trimmed for uniformity. A traditional crisscross pattern was used to weave these strips together, a technique common across Southeast Asia for creating walls that are both remarkably sturdy and pleasantly breathable. The indoor hearth, a cornerstone of traditional Vietnamese homes, was constructed upon a foundation of bamboo and clay. Its strategic placement within the walls was also critical, ensuring sufficient ventilation to prevent smoke from accumulating indoors. An absolutely critical component of this farm's renovation is its water management system. The proximity of a natural stream allowed for the design of a small-scale irrigation system to channel water directly to the farm. This use of a natural water source not only enables the farm to become self-sufficient, but also guarantees a consistent supply. In a stroke of ingenuity, the project also introduced an innovative energy solution powered by steam. A small hydromechanical system was engineered to harness the energy from heated water, using the resulting steam to spin a turbine. This turbine, connected to a small generator via a belt system, converts the rotational motion into mechanical energy, which is then transformed into electrical power. To enclose the property, bamboo poles were split into thinner slats, which were then carefully bent and interwoven to create a sturdy fence. This fence was further strengthened with horizontal bamboo beams, all secured with ropes made from natural fibers. With that boundary established, it was time to prepare the field and its irrigation network. The system originates at a collection point in the nearby stream, where bamboo pipes and modern polyethylene tubing are strategically laid out to guide water towards the homestead. For the natural conduits, bamboo is manually cut and hollowed out, allowing gravity to do all the work of moving the water. Near the home, a large green water tank was installed to serve as a reservoir, ensuring a reliable water supply even during dry periods. This tank is connected to a series of pipes that distribute water throughout the cultivated land. This entire setup significantly boosts food security, supports healthy crop growth, and enhances the overall living conditions in this rural setting. The system remains remarkably cost-effective and sustainable, showcasing the brilliant resourcefulness required for a self-sufficient lifestyle. While bamboo is the primary material, some sections of the system employ durable plastic piping laid strategically across the terrain. At the same time, protective fencing made from woven bamboo slats and wooden posts was constructed around the farming area. One of the project's most fascinating features is the creation of raised planting beds using locally gathered stones. These circular or rectangular formations offer superior soil retention, minimize erosion, and promote efficient drainage. The elevated design of these beds also simplifies crop management and ensures that the nutrient-rich soil is not washed away. The main entrance was meticulously designed for both security and aesthetic harmony with the surrounding bamboo fence. Work began with the excavation of post holes strategically placed to support the entrance's main frame. Using only simple tools, the team dug deep enough to securely anchor the vertical support poles, ensuring they could withstand the elements for years to come. These primary supports were further stabilized by tightly compacting soil around their bases. To add even more strength to the frame, smaller bamboo crossbeams were integrated. For a locking mechanism, a simple yet effective bamboo latch was cleverly devised to secure the gate. Following the gate's installation, the team's efforts shifted to constructing a canopy above the entrance. This involved weaving a lattice of smaller bamboo pieces across the top, creating a functional and decorative pergola-style covering. This woven bamboo feature not only offered shade, but also served as a beautiful framework for ornamental elements. Several small potted plants were attached to the structure, adding a touch of vibrant greenery and natural beauty. To complete this part of the construction, an overhead lighting system was installed to ensure the entrance is well lit and secure at night. As the construction has unfolded, you may have noticed the very peculiar architectural style. In Vietnamese design, particularly within rural contexts, open-air structures are a foundational element. They are perfectly adapted to the tropical climate, helping to control humidity and maximize natural airflow. These buildings, typically made from bamboo, thatch, and lightweight wood, facilitate continuous air circulation. Their sustainability is a key feature, as they provide passive cooling and integrate seamlessly with the environment. Given Vietnam's tropical monsoon climate marked by high humidity, heavy seasonal rain, and warm temperatures, incorporating these features is essential for thermal comfort. In addition to ventilated enclosures, traditional Vietnamese structures often feature elevated floors to further control moisture levels. Beyond just temperature regulation, these open-air structures on Vietnamese farms serve as crucial communal and functional spaces. You'll find these shaded zones strategically placed near entranceways and along garden paths, allowing farm workers to take a refreshing pause without being fully removed from their tasks. Vegetation also plays a significant role in enhancing these passive cooling strategies by providing shade, absorbing excess moisture, and guiding air movement. As you've seen, traditional Vietnamese courtyard gardens often include vertical planting systems, where climbing plants offer natural insulation and facilitate wind flow. Since this project's ultimate goal is agricultural production, the approach to crop cultivation must be intelligently designed. A standout aspect of the farm's crop maintenance strategy is the use of raised garden beds. This method is especially common in Vietnam's highland regions to prevent waterlogging during periods of heavy rain. Speaking of beds, however, the crops won't be the only ones needing a place to rest. The process of building a bed frame begins with the selection of mature bamboo poles, typically those between 3 and 5 years old. Traditional Vietnamese methods for treating bamboo include soaking the poles in water for several weeks to remove their starch content. The frame's joints are then reinforced using natural fiber ropes, rattan strips, or bamboo dowels. After that, thin and evenly spaced bamboo slats are fastened across the frame, providing a surface that is stable, yet has a slight comfortable give. These slats are either tied down with natural fiber ropes or inserted into pre-cut slots in the frame. With some of the bamboo remnants, a chair will now be crafted. Each segment of bamboo is notched and slotted to ensure a tight fit before being reinforced with bamboo dowels. For the chair's backrest, either curved or straight bamboo poles can be selected, depending on the desired ergonomic design. At this point, it is undeniable that bamboo has become the cornerstone material of the entire project. Bamboo's natural tensile strength makes it an excellent substitute for wood and, in some cases, even steel. Its ability to bend without breaking allows for the construction of more earthquake-resistant structures, a key advantage in rural areas prone to natural forces. Unlike traditional hardwoods, bamboo is also a rapidly growing renewable resource that can be harvested in just a few years. That's not all. Compared to hardwood trees that take decades to mature, bamboo absorbs more CO2 per hectare and replenishes oxygen more quickly, actively contributing to a healthier ecosystem. In addition to its role in carbon capture, bamboo possesses exceptional soil stabilizing properties. Its deep and intricate root system helps prevent erosion and landslides, particularly in sloped or mountainous terrains. This is especially relevant in the project's location, where land stability is crucial for long-term agricultural productivity. Despite this, in some cases the team needed more robust materials to construct the framework of an elevated shelter. The framework for this structure consists of vertical support posts made from larger wooden logs. Here, horizontal and diagonal beams will reinforce the structure. The roof is constructed using a conical framework, once again covered with thatched palm leaves. One of the most striking aspects of this building is its elevation high above ground level. Indeed, this elevated design serves multiple functional and environmental purposes. Firstly, the elevation protects the structure from moisture, particularly during the rainy season when ground-level constructions are prone to flooding. Raising the shelter reduces the risk of wood rot and insect infestation, extending the lifespan of the building. Additionally, elevating the shelter provides a safe and dry storage area beneath the structure. In rural settings, this space is often used for storing tools, harvested crops, or firewood, and it also creates a shaded area that can be used for resting or other activities during hot days. The construction method follows traditional joinery techniques, avoiding nails or synthetic fasteners. Instead, bamboo segments are tied together using natural fiber ropes or interlocking cuts. This type of structure aligns with Vietnamese architectural traditions that prioritize harmony with nature. The lightweight materials make it easy to repair, while the integration of natural elements ensures a low environmental footprint. Once this is finished, it is time to check the crops, enhancing some parts of the available terrain. As we said, the farm's crop management is designed to ensure sustainability, efficiency, and maximum yield. The crops are carefully selected based on the local climate, soil quality, and available water resources. A significant portion of the work involves ensuring proper irrigation and maintaining plant health through organic methods. One of the primary crops in the images is sugarcane, a staple in many Southeast Asian farming communities. Preparation begins with selecting viable sugarcane stalks, which are trimmed and cut into segments. These segments are then planted in carefully tilled soil, ensuring they have access to adequate nutrients and water. Given the nature of sugarcane, which thrives in well-drained but moisture-retaining soil, the irrigation system plays a crucial role in maintaining hydration levels without oversaturating the roots. The farm also employs natural methods for soil enrichment, such as composting and integrating organic matter to improve fertility. Crop rotation is another essential strategy to prevent soil depletion and reduce the risk of pests and diseases. Organic waste from crops, leaves, and kitchen scraps is collected and decomposed into nutrient-rich humus. This process not only recycles essential nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, but also enhances soil aeration and water retention. Additionally, livestock manure, when available, is mixed with plant debris to create a compost that enriches microbial diversity. This approach mirrors the traditional Vietnamese practice of Vru No Choi, a closed-loop agricultural system that integrates gardening, aquaculture, and livestock. As you will see now, the team is not only preparing the farm to grow plants, but also to raise some animals. In this sense, ducks will play an integral role in this VAC model. This traditional closed-loop agricultural system has been practiced for centuries in rural Vietnam, ensuring that every element of the farm supports and sustains the others. In this context, ducks contribute significantly to soil enrichment, pest control, and organic waste recycling. As you may know, ducks consume various plant residues, weeds, and small invertebrates, and their waste is then collected and incorporated into the composting process. Additionally, ducks aid in soil aeration through their natural foraging behavior. As they move around, their webbed feet gently churn the topsoil, preventing compaction and improving oxygen penetration. They also provide natural pest control, reducing the need for chemical pesticides by actively feeding on insects, slugs, and larvae that could otherwise harm crops, such as brown planthoppers, stem borers, and golden apple snails. Another critical aspect of the VAC model is the integration of aquaculture into the farm, where ducks and fish may share the same pond. The ducks naturally stir the water as they swim, increasing oxygen levels and promoting a healthier aquatic environment for fish. Along with the crops and ducks, the plan is to grow other animals such as rabbits and chickens. Raising them together in this manner is another highly effective and sustainable practice. Both animals contribute distinct yet complementary benefits that enhance soil health and support natural pest and weed control. chickens play a crucial role in fertilization, pest control, and land management, as their manure is one of the richest organic fertilizers containing high levels of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Rabbits, on the other hand, offer a unique advantage by providing a cold manure fertilizer. Unlike chicken manure, which requires a waiting period for composition, rabbit droppings can immediately contribute to soil health. So that's it, the farm is now ready to start producing.